I'm not a big Golem head. I don't know. Like, he's like too much of like a comic book villain.
At least he has an excuse.
Yeah.
Like he's fully tempted. He's ring level 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is ring level 4. He deals 3 whenever he deals combat damage to anyone.
Dang.
For sure.
Yes.
That is
a lot of
funny.
levels.
I guess that's a good way to put it. But
and if
like,
you try to block him from getting the ring,
you gotta
he
sacrifice
leads you to
it.
Sheila and you die. Book review time?
Back by popular demand, everyone's favorite segment except Ryan's.
Reading is for nerds.
It is for nerds. That's why I don't advocate for it, because it is for nerds. Like, anyone listening, please don't read. Just listen to it. Like, not a nerd.
Oh my gosh.
Like a middle-aged housewife while you're doing your daily chores.
Oh
Like
my
a
gosh.
truck driver.
Like a truck
Like a
driver.
long-haul
Like
truck
a
driver.
real manly man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I took notes this week.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm happy to let everyone know this Lord of the Rings, The Fall of the Twin Towers is a lot better than the first one.
Did you say the fall of the Twin Towers?
No, the 2 towers.
You said
I'm
you made
pretty
the
sure.
9/11
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
and you're getting mad at me for saying plandemic? Reel it in.
Oh man.
So the Twin Towers. I keep wanting to call
Yes,
it the
I
Twin
know.
Towers.
Reel it in.
The 2 Towers is sick. It's a lot better. The first half's kind of boring. But one of the funniest things I thought, like reading this, listening to on audiobook, because I'm not a nerd, right? I'm a truck driver. So like one thing that really stood out to me was how much of boomers the Rohan are.
Okay.
So like they're so funny. Like it's so parallel to today's society. Like I thought it was like kind of like on the nose, even though it was written in like the 40s. So just to illustrate this point, I thought it would be funny to have you guys guess. I'm gonna give you 3 quotes. 2 of them are from Eomer, the 5-mana good
5/4
uncommon,
ace.
5/4 ace.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
that.
We didn't
okay.
want to draft today. And
2 of
Definitely didn't
those,
want.
2 of those are quotes from him, and one of them is a Ted Cruz tweet. Okay, so just to illustrate how much of a boomer Eomer is. Okay, so the first quote is, "We desire only to be free and to live as we have lived." The second quote is, "There is trouble now on all our borders." And the third quote is, "This is an invasion and our families are less safe." So we have 2.
Quote 3.
Quote 3.
Ted Cruz.
Quote 2 is Ted Cruz.
Ryan got it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Quote 3.
It's got a lot lower syllable count per word. Dead giveaway.
That's so funny. Yeah, I cropped that one. I clipped that one a little bit. The actual quote is, "This is an invasion and our families are less safe since Joe Biden's been president." Is actually the real actual
Like,
quote.
read number 1 again. There's no way Ted Cruz typed all these words.
"We desire only to be free and to live as we have lived."
Yeah, no chance. No chance.
And then Andrew thought the second one, "There is trouble now on all our borders."
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Amass is super funny, and I think that's like definitely a highlight of the second book. But my favorite part of the second book, and it makes me so mad that the draft card is so bad. But the part about Shelob, that was like the best chapter in the entire book so far.
Yeah.
Where they go into like the cave.
They're hiding from the army.
they actually. Okay, I haven't seen the movies in a long time. Is that what happens in the movie?
I don't
Is that
remember
like the third one?
exactly. I thought they were
I
like
think they actually are.
they're like kind of in Mordor, right?
They are in Mordor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're hiding from the army because it's down there, and they climb up into a cave, and like
Golem
leads them into
Golem
it.
Golem
It's
does?
a
Yeah.
shortcut.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
Golem does, and he has like a deal with Shelob for them to eat him. But Sam, my boy, Rudy, saves the day and saves Frodo. But he doesn't because Frodo still gets bit by Shelob. That part's sick. That, like, I was listening to it at work as a truck driver. and, like, there was a point where I just had to like stand up because that book was too exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, low key that chapter is fire.
Nice.
But there's a lot of boring stuff too. Like
Yeah.
Treebeard, the Tom Bombadil of the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Like there's like a lot of cool setup where like I think a lot of characters could have been like way cooler. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I just started the third book, but I think like the third book's probably gonna bring it all together and be fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
There's
yeah.
probably more detail in the books than there was in the movie too about like all the characters, right?
Yeah, I think the movie does some of it a little better.
Yeah.
Or at least just as good, if not better. Like Sam in the movies is fire.
Yeah.
And like Frodo is probably better in the movies than he is in because he's like an old man. He's like 50 in the books.
Like hobbits just live to be way older. So like
Yeah.
he's still like you can still picture
He's
him
not
the same.
Elijah Wood young though.
Yeah, but like that's what they
Ooh.
look like at that age, right?
You
Like,
think
They
so?
do?
Yeah.
Do you think the
Because don't they live to be like
110-ish?
110?
Bilbo was super old.
Right.
Bilbo was super old. He was like 120 something or 100 and something.
I thought they were almost pushing 2, but maybe
No,
Hey.
they were
Yeah.
no. It was like 112 or something like that.
Oh, okay. So like he's like 30 then.
Yeah, but like that's
35.
not, Elijah Wood wasn't no 35 in the movies.
Well, but yeah, sure.
he was just the
Sam was.
Sam, yeah.
No, I don't think so. Sam was still kind of young. He was still Rudy. He's just a
That
little
was a
short.
couple years after Rudy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did Rudy come out before or after?
I think
Lord
it
of
was
the Rings?
quite a bit before, wasn't it?
Rudy was a bit before.
Like 2 to 3 years before.
I think maybe even longer, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but
I
Rudy.
could be completely wrong.
He's
Maybe it was
basically
like 10
Rudy in
maybe or
this
something
story
like that. I mean-
too. I think we talked about that last week, but
He's Rudy?
yeah, because he's awesome. Because he's the best. And like he shouldn't keep
Rudy.
going, but he does.
Good old Rudy
He
Sam.
just wants to play at Notre Dame. like he just wants to play football.
Gosh.
And that's basically
His
him in this
determination
book.
is so
he just wants to
inspiring.
help Frodo throw this ring in the fire.
Like, why is he
9 years
9 years?
prior
Okay.
to the first Lord of the Rings.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
I was close,
That
about
checks
10.
When Rudy came out.
out.
Dang. Why does he want to help? Like, why is he vested in the ring?
Okay, so like he's like Frodo's friend at the Shire. So they're from like the Shire, which is like a little village
Okay.
of where that's where all the hobbits live, right?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Is it as bad as the magic card?
So the two towers, the two towers it's good. I recommend it.
Nice.
Or maybe just read the last 2 chapters.
Do I
It's
need to
fine.
read the first book to get to like the
I think I should release like a list of all the chapters you can skip. I'll put that in the description or Discord. the ROBI abridged version.
Yeah.
And like just entire like pages you could just completely skip.
Do we have a book club Discord?
We need a channel.
We need a book club channel. Just so Roby, you could post all that stuff there in a
That'd
nice
be
tidy
funny. And I
area.
could give you flowcharts and just all the stuff you want to see. Right?
There you go. There you go.
What else is in my notes?
You always talk about flowcharts.
Oh yeah, Boromir dies in the second book, which no one cares. Boromir kind of mid. Do you remember that in the movies, Ryan?
Yeah, like where he redeems himself, right? Because he like tried to steal.
Yeah,
the
he tried
ring.
to steal that. That's like the same in the book. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got a redemption arc.
Then
That's
he,
pretty
like,
good.
Stalls them so Frodo and Sam can get away or whatever.
Yeah. Which
Mm.
is whatever. Like
Yeah.
they always like I always felt like they never like developed him enough for me to really care about him.
Sure.
Like everyone's like all sad, but he kind of sucked.
Yeah.
He tried to like rob Frodo,
Right.
Mm.
which that's not cool. So shouldn't rob people.
Like we like Smeagol more than Boromir.
He kind of
Oh.
annoying. Golem kind of sucks.
What?
I'm not a big Golem head. I don't know. Like he's like too much of like a comic book villain.
At least he has an excuse.
Yeah.
Like he's fully tempted. He's ring level 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is
fully
ring level
tempted.
4. He deals 3 whenever he deals combat
Yes.
damage to anyone.
Dang.
For sure.
Yes.
That is
a lot of
funny.
levels.
I guess that's a good way to put it. But
and if
like,
you try to block him from getting the ring,
you gotta
he
sacrifice
leads you to
it.
Sheila and you die.
Okay, you maybe like him slightly better. He is ring level 4 tempted though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Did you guys know that they just recently released a Golem game? It's like the worst thing in the world. Everyone hates it. All the critics like
Oh my god.
have like egregiously panned it.
Oh my gosh.
It seems terrible, but like you're just Golem for an entire video game. Like it's just like genuinely a bad idea. But yeah, I have he's mid, and then yeah, that's basically all I got. Oh yeah, the Battle of Helm's Deep is cool. It's like as good as the movie. I was surprised like how accurate the movie was to that book.
Nice.
Nice.
And, oh yeah, one last thing. I have in my notes, Gimli and Legolas are adorable together.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the best. It's
Yeah.
the best. And Sam and Frodo are starting to get a little homoerotic at the end of this book, but and that's pretty adorable too. I'm a huge fan of that. But like, yeah, that's basically all I've got for our book review this week.
Book club.
Book club, Packmates book club, everyone's favorite segment.
It's not bad.